Hey friends, hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to tell you the story of the Buddha. Um Buddha was this guy that lived a long time ago, and he was a prince. His dad was a king, and he lived his whole life behind the palace walls. So all he knew was like glitz and glamour and crapping in gold toilets. He's basically like Baron Trump, except he wasn't 14 feet tall, you know. And so one day when he was like 30, I don't know how old he was. Picture Keanu Reeves in that movie about the magic mailbox. He looked exactly like that. And for the first time in his life, he went beyond the palace walls and he saw like the horrors of the real world and what it's really like out there. You know, there were like people starving and they were sick and dying. And I mean, it was India, so they were like wiping their butts with their bare hands. It was disgusting, and it upset him very much. And I'm not the type of person that wants to tell people how they should live their lives, but if that was me, I would look at it like, well, I'm the prince, my dad is the king. One day I'm going to be the king, and I'm going to just fix all of that. I'm going to fix it all, you know. But Buddha, he was very wise, except he thought that his only option was to be Kim Jong Un, you know. He was like, that's how life works. You know, your dad's the biggest piece of crap on the planet, and then one day he dies, and then you have to become the biggest piece of crap on the planet. And so that's what he did. And he pulled like a Prince Harry, you know. He was like, I quit the royal family, and he went and he sat under a tree and contemplated how much it must suck to not be a prince, which ironically is like the most princely thing you can do. That's like what Mitt Romney's kids think about stuff like that. You know, basically Buddha, he was like a bleeding heart liberal woman, is what, because that's what they would do. You know, like a liberal woman will be walking down the street and they'll see someone starving on the sidewalk and they'll think, you know, like, that's terrible. I'm a Democrat, and so I believe in handouts, and I would put my hand out to him right now, but unfortunately, both my hands are carrying doggy bags, which I've noticed no one calls them doggy bags anymore, but I do because I'm literally taking this home to feed it to my dog. He's a really good boy or girl. I don't know. I don't speak dog, so I can't ask him what his gender is, but I call him a boy, but don't tell anyone. But anyway, he's a really good boy. So he deserves 8 pounds of food from Lambert's. I mean, he's the best. He can catch the rolls and everything. You should see it. And then she just keeps on walking, right? And then she'll get down the road a little bit, and then she'll say, you know, that's very upsetting to me. So change of plans. I'm going to throw this food in the garbage, and I'm going to cosplay being homeless. I'm going to go sit under that tree over there and think about how much it sucks to not be me, a godless liberal. And I don't want you to get the wrong impression, because they're even worse. You know, if a Republican's walking down the street and sees a man starving on the sidewalk, he'll say, you know, that bums, they always have like a leader. There's always like a head bum. What we got to do, we got to catch him and we'll just start feeding him. Okay, then we're going to sew his butthole shut. I don't know if you saw Seven, but we're going to sew his butthole shut and we're just going to keep feeding him and feeding him, and eventually he's gonna pop, and the stuff that comes out of him is gonna like trickle down to all the other bums, and then problem solved. And so this has been the true story of the Buddha. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. I hope that all of your dreams come true, especially the one about the spiders. Guys, don't forget, nightmares are dreams too. All right, bye bye.